You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to make this fun, and it's going to be awesome. You think you can handle it? Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Briar was crying out, "Rosemary, what the hell are you doing?" "I'm going to make them. You see, I have another ability known as mind control. Now then, I believe perhaps that you yourself will have to really do this under my control." No, I'm not going to let you," Briar said. "You can't." "I can make them do as they wish to do, because that is how I do things." "I'm not doing it. I'm not going to let you invade my mind." "You really don't want me to." "I don't. You can't just control people whenever you want to," Yoichi said. "Says how?" Rosemary said, clutching her hand into a fist, making Yoichi hard to breathe. The same with Kimizuki. "Put them down right now." No, I'm not putting them down and making them breathe. I'm not going to let them go and do as they wish. Come on." What is the point of this?" Yoichi said. "Why the hell are you making us do this?" "Now, what you are going to experience is something taking over you." Yoichi and Kimizuki were trying to fight it. However, Rosemary just made them open their eyes. This is supposed to be the greatest thing in the world, and you're just trying your best to get out of it. You want him to die, don't you?" "No, we don't. No," Kimizuki said, trying to struggle towards ground level, but it was impossible. He could feel his windpipe really not taking enough air from the choking. "Shut up. Now let me say something. To fight all monsters, we have to become one. What does that part tell you?" "I'm not a monster," Kimizuki choked out. However, Rosemary used her telekinesis to slap them both. "Listen to me. You have to understand that a monster such as Kareto Haragi has no pleasure. He takes no single words of kindness towards anyone. And all above, he never cared for you, any of humanity. It's not the reason why." "It isn't," Kimizuki said. He cracked a slight smile. "That's because we don't need monsters. Monsters are part of the corruption." Corruption?" Yoichi choked out. "Screw the Japanese Imperial Army. Screw the vampires. We are now abandon all hope. Abandon ones that we called home. So be it!" Rosemary shouted. "Stop it. Just put them down." Briar said, "Stay out of this, Devlin. Listen, I'm going to ask you to do this, or, hey, look at me. Yoichi. Shiho, I am not going to make this easy. You better open your eyes, or else I'm not going to make this simple. Look at me. Would you kindly take that sword and say, please don't make me do it. Please don't make us do it." Yoichi said, "First of all, you have to know that torment humanity. I'm believing that you're going to lose faith in humanity." "I never lost faith in humanity. I still believe I can make a difference." Yoichi choked out. All of a sudden, he then coughed something. It seemed to be saliva. Briar looked down at the saliva. I used to believe that too. But no matter what I did, I could never make anything good, Yoichi. I know how you felt. You're just how I used to be. Maybe you can make a difference after all. You can tear the entire world down. That was Mother's words to us. Tear the entire world down from limb in this so-called cesspool of life. You can actually make a difference. All of you. And then all you have to do is listen to what I have to say. Now, would you kindly take this weapon and ram it into Kareto Haragi's back and make him bleed just like he made you two bleed? It was all complex. That mind control nearly could have taken Yoichi over, and Kimizuki. But they were resisting. I'm not falling for it. You are so stubborn. Why do you struggle? Come on. I ain't waiting forever, you know. If I have to deal with the fact that you can't even do as I say, then I'm going to make sure it's going to stay in your mind, in your brain, forever and ever and ever and ever. And it's going to hurt you so badly, so bad, you're going to remember that for the rest of your life. Your whole freaking life. It's going to be the end of the corruption trying to hurt us all. And now you're trying to make me believe that there's going to be some good. Well, I don't think so. That's when something took over Kimizuki, and he acted like he was going to do the deed. However, when Rosemary wasn't looking, Kimizuki shot a look at Briar. Briar was confused, but Kimizuki had something in his eye. But then Briar realized, he's faking. She thought, he's actually faking. I don't believe it. He really is. Oh my God. He really is tough. He looked like he was going to do it, but instead, he rammed it into Rosemary's stomach. Oh my God. I don't believe this. Rosemary? Whatever you're gonna do, don't even. Sneaky bastard. You really are clever, aren't you? She was saying. Kimizuki just smirked down at her. Face it, you have no power over me or anyone else. Even Yoichi played along in the game. Okay. That's when Kareto was struggling. You fools! Get me out of this! Now! However, Briar looked him over. You know, I would have done the same thing if Rosemary told me that. But you know what? I can see how pathetic you're becoming, Haragi. No wonder your own sister Shinoa left you. It's pathetic, Briar said.